New Justice Democrats are here. I told you justice was coming. So you know the Justice Democrats that won last time around: AOC, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Ayanna Pressley, and you know Ro Khanna, Pramila Jayapal, and Grijalva are already in Congress. So we got 7 more on the way. So today, 3 new candidates announced. Some you will remember, and some are new. So up first, Cori Bush, Justice Democrat again. She was one of the 4 women featured in the documentary Knock Down the House, along with AOC. And Cori is back and against Lacey Clay. Cori is amazing. If you saw the movie, didn't see the movie, you might not know all about her. She's a Black Lives Matter organizer in St. Louis. She was the first vice chairperson of the Missouri Democratic Party Progressive Caucus. She was a 2015 Woman of Courage Award from the Emmett Till Legacy Foundation, 2016 Deluxe Magazine Power 100 Award, Top 50 Women of St. Louis by Gazelle Magazine, Unsung Human Rights Hero by the St. Louis Coalition for Human Rights in 2017, and in 2018 Community Activist Award from the Missouri Association of Black Ministers. So this is exactly what the Justice Democrats look for. Someone who has been helping the community, working in the community from day one. When she got into it, she had no idea she was gonna get into politics. In fact, a lot of the people working with Justice Democrats asked her to get involved in politics because that's the next step. When you're already looking out for your community this much, you should actually look out for them in Congress, as the other Justice Democrats have done. And so she's a registered nurse, she's an ordained pastor. She ran against Lacey Clay last time. Now that's a machine that Clay has and a lot of incumbents have. And they don't play nice. But Cori Bush is so strong. We're gonna tell you in a second how you can help all of these great women who are running, but it's great to have her back. I don't know what Lacey Clay's done. I mean, I know his family's been there in Congress for a long time. Can you name, or can anyone in his district name anything that Lacey Clay has done? No, a lot of these incumbents just sit there going, well, hey, I got the seat. I was handed the seat and I'm just gonna keep it. And the way to keep it is you keep your head down. Don't cause any controversy. Don't fight for your voters. Just keep on taking that donor money. And remember, Justice Democrats, no corporate PAC money. That's why you know they can represent you. That's why in Congress, they've actually been representing you, unlike a lot of the other corporate Democrats. So Cori's up first. Now, another Justice Democrat that was around last time, Marie Newman. She is running against, she's in Illinois 3, and she's running against one of the 2 worst Democrats in the House. So we're taking on the 2 most conservative Democrats. Already we'd announced Jessica Cisneros against Henry Cuellar. In this case, it's Dan Lipinski. He is the head of the pro-life caucus, even though he's a Democrat. He has voted against immigrants. He has voted against raising the minimum wage. He has voted against Obamacare. He's voted against LGBTQ rights. Why is this guy a Democrat? Well, you might say, well, maybe he's in a really purple district, or he won a seat in a Republican district and he has to appease those voters. No, even Hillary Clinton won his district by 15 points. He's deeply conservative because he wants to be. And so, are the voters in that district anywhere near that conservative? Nowhere near it. The #1 problem is people don't know. They think they see a D next to Dan Lipinski's name and think that, oh, he's a Democrat, he must be a progressive. No, he's deeply conservative. He's gotta go. She almost beat him last time. It was one of the closest races in the whole country. She only lost by 2,000 votes. But this time around, justice is coming. So Marie Newman's back, again, a Justice Democrat. I'm just gonna tell you right now before I even give you the rest. Just there's one more. JustDemocrats.com/JulySlate is you go how you support these folks. JustDemocrats.com/JulySlate. You could do that. We'll put a link down below if you're watching this later on YouTube or Facebook. Now, a new Justice Democrat. You know how Susan Collins helped, well, she's a Republican, so she helped the Republicans pass many things, including putting Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court. And the list goes on for all the things that she aided and abetted Donald Trump on. Well, if people were so mad about that, they raised $4 million for whoever is her general election opponent. So corporate Democrats are like, woo, $4 million from real voters. On top of the corporate bribes we'll get, that's amazing. We're gonna go take that money. Wrong, you're not gonna take that money. We're gonna go get it for justice. And the candidate for the Justice Democrats is Betsy Sweet. So now Betsy Sweet, another amazing woman. Let me tell you about her. She was executive director of the Maine Women's Lobby. In 2017, she wrote and helped pass the first Family Medical Leave Act in the country. She helped create the first clean election system in the country in Maine. She created the Civil Rights Team Project that is now in over 400 schools. These are the kind of people who should be representing you. Susan Collins always brags, hey, once in a blue moon, I vote with Democrats. I'm so moderate. And the rest of the media is like, oh, moderate Susan Collins. She once voted against Donald Trump and once voted against George W. Bush. Not nearly good enough. No way, get out the way, get out the way. Here comes Betsy Sweet. So everybody, these are wonderful candidates. You gotta go support them because they're not taking corporate PAC money. So justicedemocrats.com/July slate, okay? And you can go to their individual websites as well. And I think that we are gonna have a whole new day in Congress because imagine what all these women can do on top of what AOC and the others are doing. Imagine if it's only 7 of them in Congress. Now all of a sudden you got these 3, you got Cisneros, and so many others. Jamal Bowman running against Elliot Engel in New York. Go to justdemocrats.com, find out about all the Just Democrats, and more are coming. So justice is headed over to the House and to the Senate. And I can't wait if on the night of the election in 2020, not only do we take down Donald Trump, I'm also dreaming of taking down Mitch McConnell, but we put in all these Just Democrats in the House and the Senate. That's how you get change. Because look, not only will we have more votes in those places for Medicare for all, Green New Deal, all of these folks agree with that, okay? Agree with all these progressive reforms. But on top of that, let's be real, let's be honest. We'll have scared the bejesus out of the incumbents. And so all of a sudden, my guess is they're gonna find Jesus, or at least the progressive version. Well, Jesus is the progressive version. They're gonna go, oh yeah, I meant Medicare for all. I meant Medicare for all. So send them a message, make sure these strong, brave women fighters get into Congress. Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.